So the goal is to get rid of the airflow beneath the camper, and we're going to go all the way up to the windows. So we still have our views, but the entire thing is insulated on the outside. We could have done this a lot of different ways. We're using the trash bags because we're looking to save these straw, Straw bales. Straw bales, thank you, Michael, for next season as well, if we want to use them then. But for this season, yeah, this will go all the way up to the windows, and it should insulate it like it would a straw house, you know what I mean? I mean, this stuff is R36 rating, and it goes up to R40 when it comes to insulation factor. So we'll only lose some insulation coming from the ceiling, but yeah, this stuff is like R30 some factor. I mean,
and not everybody does this that has an RV or trailer. You know,
no.
There's a lot of people who lived in RVs out here that have never added straw bale hay.
Yeah, a lot of them what I see are like skirting, like metal skirting, and that'll do some, but it won't do what this does. I mean, that metal skirting has got to have like an R rating of maybe 10 at best.
Explain the R rating.
Stack this all up to the second level.
Okay.
Except for maybe leave this area a little open if you don't get time. Right for that sewer house connection. But I'm going to run in and make some food for everybody.
Right
awesome,
on.
thank you.
Thank you, because
Yes.
the word that was echoing in my head was I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
You mean you people eat out here?
we eat heartily out here. We heartily eat. No, we eat hearty and well, very healthy out here. I've noticed that my friend in Vegas said that I was on a Little Caesars / occasional Pizza Hut diet, and I find now that I am rich in different varieties of food, and the amount of proteins and vitamins that I get are up there. Like, I have a lot of energy. I can work tirelessly as long as it's not too hot to where I feel sticky on myself. But as far as my physical energy, I feel great. Boom! I mean, this is just like a couple of weeks worth of work, and it's nothing. Plus, I'm a naturally slim dude, so.
So how much?
High fats.
Exactly. So how much was all this?
This
is cheap.
They were $2 a bale. We've got 100 bales here, so it was $200 for 200 bales.
Okay.
Look how big they are for $2. They're well worth more than $2.
And we're talking about using this again. There was just some guests here, and he was talking about maybe using this next year for his straw bale home. So this is like a multi-function for sure.
Oh yeah, you can spend about $1,000 and make a straw bale mansion. If you think about it, if you get a good deal on the fact that you're doing a lot of quantity, you know, you can actually go in and get, like, let's say 1,000 and pay maybe, or excuse me, like $600 and get 1,000 for $600. It's not that bad.
And one thing when you're looking to buy straw bales, I advise talking to local farmers, because we can go to our local Big R here and buy these same sizes for $6, or we can go to our local farmer Elena and we get them for her for $2. I see online a lot, oh, straw bales are only $2 to $3. When I first got here, I was like, where? You know, it's like you gotta just talk to people. Talk to the locals. Get to know who you're around.
It helps circulate the dollar more amongst individuals, less amongst corporations. You can't go get Big R. I'm not saying don't go shopping at Big R, but at the same time, people have the resource, you have the money. There's no reason why regular people shouldn't benefit from your need, same as a corporation.
And what is this over here? Is this a telephone booth?
This is in fact.
Because I heard only pigs live out here, and they like poop on the ground and stuff. But what is this used? Is this used to call ET? ET phone home.
If people who use porta potties are indeed pigs, then that would include the construction industry, all the people in the construction industry.
They're pigs too?
Everybody who has ever been to a concert, you're a pig.
Why don't they live as humans, not as pigs?
Well, you know, I guess it's a part-time pig for them. Part-time pig. We are, I guess, full-time pigs because we put our waste into a bin or compost. We don't want to get it lost in translation. We do advocate and want to do composting, but the county thinks that they have the right to tell us not to. And of course we know that's not the case.
And someone in the county or city actually gets paid American dollars to service this.
Oh yeah. They have You can get the cousins.
Hickey Wicky.
Homie, friends, hook up. When you get your permit, they have a whole list of people you can go to and, you know these people? Yeah, it's my uncle, but it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and pay for this permit, go on down and get that porta potty. The person who comes to empty it, it'll be my cousin Frank. You know, it's just, we want to circulate the dollar amongst everybody, not just specific families. This is not a mob and an extortion.
Yeah. Ironically, when we got here, I specifically asked the county, can we do composting of human waste? And I got a clear yes from 3 individuals. Now all of a sudden, oh, you can't do that. What was the other thing?
Can you say anything about this future building project? Because the plan is not just to live in an RV or trailer. The plan is to actually build something of quality that several people can use.
Right.
And now we've resumed work on this. Yeah, what's the vision?
Yeah, so we're leveling the site here now. This will be the garage.
And you're leveling it by hand. You didn't spend money. We're talking about hard work by hand.
No. I mean, when we got here, we had 1 spade shovel, and that's what we used to start everything. Everything that you see here is all done by hand. We've got pickaxes now, and some rakes, and more flat shovels, but this is all hand.
Wow, look at what these pigs did to the earth. No, okay, enough funnies, but I did see somebody on Facebook go, what are they doing, digging into the ground? And I think we're just trying with YouTube to educate. We're not trying to hurt the ground. We don't think that we've hurt the ground anymore. In fact, we treated it less than all the paved roads out there.
I mean, if you want to walk on over here, so when we first got here, we put the camper right here. And right outside our doors were these cactus patches. Now, we saved the cactus patches. We marked them. We've been gathering all these little pebbles and stones.
Wow, so weird.
We got a little giraffe in here, you know what I mean? We're not trying to destroy the area around us.
Strange outsiders.
The thing is,
Foreign species.
they dig down, they build a big concrete foundation. And what we're going to do is put in just enough of concrete pillars that we dig down, put in a concrete pillar, fill back in, and put just enough of that to support a Quonset structure up to the wind load and everything. So rather than having a whole area of concrete, slab of concrete, and bringing in a truck to pour it, I'm just going to hand dig a bunch of holes along the side, put some side foundations, and then put a Quonset on this, which is an arched steel structure.
How many snakes have come around this year?
None.
That's good.
I've seen on this land I've seen 3 Massasauga, which is a kind of rattlesnake, the smaller kind that we get around here. They're small, flat, and they've got a double spade shape on their back. So one up there, I know there's just over there because I've seen a couple multiple times over there. But we got a lot of bull snakes.
Bull snakes, and those eat rattlesnakes.
Those eat rattlesnakes,
Don't
and they'll
kill
also
the bull
eat
snake.
mice and
Please, newcomers,
prairie
don't
dogs
kill the bull snakes.
They look like western rattlesnakes, and they will actually sometimes shake their tail at you, but it won't sound like it. And they'll be sometimes that long out here.
Yeah, I've seen them on the road.
Yeah, they're bull snakes, and they're nice. You want to keep them around.
So does anybody have a number on hand for where you guys got the hay from in case somebody else wants to get some of this hay? Or do we know the name of the company?
Straw and
It's straw, not hay.
farmer. She lives down, gosh, I don't even remember where
Okay.
Outside of Lahara.
That'll be another video.
Definitely. So around the Lahara area, and this is harvest season also.
Yep.
So $2 each. Definitely a worthy investment. If you want to build a structure, get some concrete or something else, and this can be your foundation. Absolutely.